Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Mac Miller has died, the Los Angeles County Department of Medical Examiner coroner confirms to USA Today. He was 26. Late Friday morning, he was found unresponsive in his home. Authorities were called and Miller was pronounced dead at the scene at 11:51 a.m., Coroner's Office Public Information Officer Sarah Ordelani said in a statement. At this time, an autopsy is pending and the cause of death has not been determined. Miller's family shared a statement to the Associated Press about his passing. He was a bright light in this world for his family, friends and fans. Miller's label, Warner Brothers Records, also released a statement. Mac was a hugely gifted and inspiring artist, with a pioneering spirit and sense of humor that touched everyone he met. Mac's death is a devastating loss and cuts short a life and a talent of huge potential, where the possibilities felt limitless. The rapper and former boyfriend of Ariana Grande had reportedly struggled with substance abuse. USA Today has reached out to Miller's representatives for more information. Miller released his album Swimming in August, which debuted at number 3 on the Billboard 200 chart, and he appeared to be rebounding. Musicians and fans were stunned by the news of his death, which came just weeks before he was set to kick off a US tour to promote the album. "I just want to go on tour," he tweeted on Thursday. "The show is going to be special every night. I wish it started tomorrow." Miller, born Malcolm James McCormick and raised in Pittsburgh, released his first mixtape But My Mackin' Ain't Easy at the age of 15 in 2007. At that time, he went by the moniker Easy Mac. He signed to Rostrum Records in 2010, eventually splitting from the label in 2014. Rose to fame with his mixtape Best Day Ever in 2011, landing on the Billboard Hot 100 chart with the single Donald Trump. Miller was then featured on Grande's breakout 2013 track The Way, beginning a successful working relationship. The two took things to the next level and started a romantic relationship in 2016, with Grand appearing on Miller's The Divine Feminine single My Favorite Part in the same year. Grand spoke about their toxic 2-year relationship, which ended in May, in a response to a Twitter user who criticized her for breaking up with him. Mac Miller totaling his G-Wagon and getting a DUI after Ariana Grande dumped him for another dude, after he poured his heart out on a 10-song album to her called The Divine Feminine is just the most heartbreaking thing happening in Hollywood, the user said. "I have cared for him and tried to support his sobriety and prayed for his balance for years and always will of course, but blaming women for a man's inability to keep his expletive together is a very major problem. Let's please stop doing that," she wrote. Miller was open about his ups and downs with drug addiction and often addressed it in interviews and song lyrics. In a 2015 interview with Billboard, Miller spoke about the drug habits that took hold after his debut in 2010. "I was doing a lot of drugs around that time, which is another difference now. I'm not doing as many drugs. It just eats at your mind, doing drugs every single day, every second. It's rough on your body. I've got to make sure I make all this music so when I die there's albums and albums," Miller said in the same interview. He also rapped about his struggles with addiction on his 2014 mixtape Faces, speaking about that time in his life to Vulture in an interview published Thursday. "I used to rap super openly about really dark, expletive, because that's what I was experiencing at the time," he said. "That's fine, that's good, that's life. It should be all the emotions." Miller talked about the image that people had of him as a depressed drug user in an interview with Zane Lowe on Apple Music's Beats 1 in July. "I have people that care about me and fans that love my music, and it's a beautiful relationship with them, people who have been with me through being a 19-year-old wide-eyed kid to being a self-destructive depressed drug user to making love music to all these different stages," Miller said. "Then they see something like that and they worry.